Hello. Welcome back to another TMD review. Got something very special for you guys today. Big shout out going out to Panzerworks. They're a company out in England. They're a book company that specialise in modelling books, and great service. Big shout out going out to Lee. Great customer service. Got this delivered from England to Japan in about maybe 6 or 7 days, airmail. It's a big hefty book, by the way. Shipping wasn't the cheapest, but well worth it in my eyes. Also a big shout out going out to the guy who got me to get this book, a YouTuber called Dylan. He's from Ireland. Big shout out going out to the Scratch and Jack modelling crew who do the live hangouts. So big shout out to those guys. This book here is something that I haven't got in my arsenal of modelling products. As some of you may or may not know, I have started to do dioramas for my machining Krieger kits. And I just thought, I don't know anything about properly doing dioramas and the effects, and it's something that I need to practice on more with my modelling. I know there's a lot of books out in Japan that do dioramas content, but unfortunately my Japanese is not that good for me to actually read and actually engross myself into the actual information that's being told to the viewer. So this book is called, for the title, it says Composition, Construction, Assembly, Painting, Weathering, Step-by-Step Guide by the Master Modeler. FAQ, Frequently Asked Questions, and it's got dioramas written there, by Ruben Gonzalez, The Complete Guide for Dioramas and Environments, and it's under the AK name. It's a big book, guys. It's a big book. Look at that. It's bigger than a Big Mac. Do you know what I mean? Well, saying that a Big Mac isn't that big, but I can assure you guys that this book is a beast. When it came, I was like, wow, this is heavy. There's a lot of content in here. I mean, I've already seen the review by Dylan, and I was just blown away. I just had to buy this. I know it was pretty expensive. This book, I think, was £89. He's got some message here from his father to Ruben. There's a little message in there. Sorry, the white light's not so good in here. Been having problems with my lighting recently. He's got an introduction here talking about the book. Picture of Ruben there, I take it. A bit on the camera. He's got some information about him, biography. Got your contents. There is from page 10, concept bases and displays, theory of composition, techniques, bases, ground and terrain, vegetation, artificial elements, miscellaneous figures, construction, atmosphere, common mistakes, shows and contests. So as you can see from here, there's so much here. 599 pages, and this is what you'll get on the first chapter. It's this one, concept, bases and stands, which is pretty interesting. Variety of wooden bases and plastic bases here. A lot of information here as well, talking about that, theory of composition, light sources, direction, stuff like that. Mainly military stuff, contours, how you should have the depth of your base and stuff like that. Composition of like doing your diorama. That's what I have problems with a lot. Composition. Round composition. It's got a tank there with some guys ducking around the corner. Square composition. Put the camera down a bit, guys. A lot of content, obviously using styrene board. So I got a bit of a sore throat, guys. I think I've got a cold coming on. Rectangular composition. Awesome photographs. It gives you a very easy format to look at if you want to achieve this look. Nothing's too complicated. He also explains about it, techniques. You've got bases, clear bases, describing in them. Is that to give, yeah, to give the a grip on the clay there, modelling clay. I use clay quite a lot. I didn't know about scribing that. That's a pretty good idea. Clay base with dunes, a bit of styrene. This is awesome. Bit of talc there. Showing how to put clay on that styrene board. Multiple levels. It's going to be a long video, guys, so bear with me. Doing rock walls. Now this is a good technique, using gravel and then filling it in with PVA. Never thought of doing it like that. Is that cork? Using cork. Simple commercial base. Very, very easy guide, step by step, easy to follow, nothing too complicated. Pigments, effects, ground. I've got a drain in there. A bunker base. Something that UK solvent did. Big shout out going out to Mark if you're watching. This is awesome, so crisp and clear, man. Earth and terrain. Got some reference pictures there of some terrain and stuff like that. Desert dunes. Using Vallejo paints, acrylics. Awesome. This is the stuff that you see in competition. This is on a different level. This is pro stuff, man. It's just mind blowing. Grasses. I mean, look at that. That's amazing. Wet muds, splat marks. This is pretty full on, guys, as you can see. There's no messing around. Adding mud puddles. It looks so real. Mixing with substrates, yeah, so like using like real grasses and rocks and stuff like that you can mix in with the product. Rocky terrains. This is just epic. Look at this. That's mad. It looks so real. Can't even lift the bloody book, it's so heavy. But yeah, just giving you some idea there. This is springtime terrain. It looks like it's a little bit marshy there. Compacted ground, rocks from cork. Yeah, cork. I found using cork is a very good thing to use actually. Plaster rocks. Rocks from moles. Very easy to do. The detailing is just amazing. So I'll flick through quite fast now, guys. I can't really get too in depth about this book because you have to bite yourself, you know what I mean? Drips and stuff like that, effects, asphalt, using cork, roughing it up and stuff like that to give you some effect. This is amazing. I do use Tamiya textured paint for this. Asphalt again. It just looks so real. There's so much depth and realism to this. Make your own cobblestones. It's mad. It's blown my mind away just looking at this. Just by learning and scratch build concrete plaster. Wow. It'll definitely improve your modelling and definitely improve how your model sits on a diorama. Just makes it way better. Does that scattered remains, wood effects, that's pretty interesting, using like oils, pigments. Wow, completely covered floor, bricks. That's just intense. Water. Water is something that I've been trying to practice, and snow as well. So this is good for me to learn about water effects. Flooded crater. Look at that, it's mad. Still water. Wow, I didn't know they did that, Vallejo. That's mad. Small oasis. Epoxy compound. Mad vegetation. This is interesting. Leaves and stuff like that. Trees, plants. This is just mind blowing, to be honest. Grasses, plants with movement, making your own plants. Ferns, paper vines. Yeah, I've seen these for on train dioramas. You can buy these products in Japan. Vegetation in wet terrain. Dry terrain, look at that. Awesome. That sandy look. Trees. How to do trees. That's intense. Amazing. Seriously, this book is a must. You have to buy this. Like making your own trees, who'd have thought of that? That's just madness. Oh, there's those leaf things. Wow, it's very time consuming, but I mean, look at the effect of that. It just looks so real. Palm trees. It's very, very, very detailed, this book. Fallen leaves. Oh, you can even use real leaves as well. That's pretty cool. Mushrooms. Just so much attention to detail. Tropical environments. Swamp areas. Moss. Wow. Vertical garden. This is mad. This is mad just looking at all this. Like I said, this just steps up stuff really good. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna get through this book and try these techniques, but I'll try and give it a good go. This section here is about doing lamp posts, structures. Going through chipping, light chipping effects, washes, dark rust, classic lamppost, oxidization there, like of the copper, classical. So much detail here, and we're just not even halfway through this book yet. Modern lamp. Wooden and metal power poles, very simple, making them out of wood. That could be achieved. Metal power line, scratch building. This is pretty cool. Wow. Electrical towers, concrete sections. I mean, to buy these pre-made costs quite money. Obviously here you can do it yourself. Catenary support. Oh, signs. How to do signs. That's mad. Stone signposts. Wooden signs. Hazard signs, modern day signs, temporary traffic signs. These are pretty cool. Architecture, buildings, wooden. So I'm flicking through this a little bit fast, guys, but I'll be here all day showing you guys the content in this, mad. So much. Structures, brick wall. I mean, how cool does that look? Painted brick walls. Building corner. This is amazing. This looks so real. I wish I'd have got this book earlier before I did all my other kits. This is just madness. Houses and buildings. Houses and buildings with a balcony. It looks quite fairly straightforward to make. Apartment building. Obviously, I mean, it's skillful. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's not that hard. You know what I mean? It's that one, concrete bunker, World War II stuff. Shading, tones, washes, effects, metal doors. Wow, look at that. This isn't, we're in the accessories section. Metal doors, glass, broken glass. Yeah, I know you can get some of that see-through ply plate, rusting effects, weathering. Oh wow, roll-up doors. Oh, that's pretty neat. It's got everything, guys. Everything. And the materials are fairly basic. You could probably get these materials in a model shop, craft shop, DIY shop, you know. Obviously get your paints from a model shop. Shutters with doors, broken wood and glass, like metal. What's that? Oh, metal structures, corrugated iron and stuff like that. Shingle the roof, tiling. This is just madness. It shows you the gloss effects. Oh, moss effects, I don't gloss. I mean, it is aimed at kind of like tank building and armour, modern day. There's no, well, I haven't come across any sci-fi stuff, but I'm sure you could apply some of these to any diorama. This is miscellaneous. Look at that carpet. That's mad. Jersey barriers, hazard barriers. It's mad. Ball drums. Wooden crates, handmade. Drink crates. Oh, this is pretty interesting. Posters. Mad. Drapes. Footprints. Wooden boards. Tarps. Put in epoxy. Clothing. Vending machines. Wow. This is just mad, this book. It's blown my mind away. Really has. I'm not sure how quick I'm gonna get into it, but this is really good. It's got a section on figures. Obviously it's all World War II stuff so far. Masking. Using a brush. Airbrush. So clean, man. It's beautiful. Composition, the figures on the diorama, how to set them. Integration using pigments, oils, enamels. Gallery of some of the stuff. Different troops, German, Russian, American. Assembling atmosphere. Wow, this book just gets more intense as you go along. This is adding After Effects on your diorama. Just one of the best books that I would have to say that I own, for sure, because it's just so in depth. Covers a lot of things. I know for some people this might seem intimidating, but you know, modeling is a learning curve, and you start off doing like just a small dio. There's some basic stuff. I'm sure most of you guys can get to some snow. Wow, glad they've got snow in there. Summertime. These pictures are just pretty mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. And that's it, guys. Sorry, I flicked through it quite quickly, but the last section is gallery. Probably stuff like that's in competitions and what the AK guys have made, or semi-pro amateurs have made. So it does kind of round it up. I think it's stuff out of the book. This is just madness. You know what I mean? It is pricey, I know, this book, but as you can see, I think it's worth every single penny. And the AK guys have done an astounding job on this. Really have. It's opened my eyes to a lot of things, and a bit of a conclusion at the end. And that's the book, guys. What's that one? Is that an oil set? A diorama. And that's the end, guys. That is the book review of the AK Frequently Asked Questions Dioramas book. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to check out Panzer Works in England. I'll put a link in the description. Check those guys out. I think they're one of the cheapest stores around. They do have it on Amazon, and probably you'll find them on other sites as well. But thank you very much, AK Interactive. Peace.